Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is
leading off tonight for Philadelphia.
Major League Baseball on MLB Network is
16.
next. High in the air into shallow left center. Ellsbury comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. At the plate, Odubel Herrera. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Third baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Batting fourth.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. 1-1. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. And the ball is dropped. The relay throw. And he's safe. Digging in, Aaron Altair looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose.
Grounded back up the middle. Frazier is there, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Second, left fielder,
standing in, Jacoby Ellsbury. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. 1-0 pitch on the way. Shot back up the middle. Herrera has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. For Altuve, he gets credit for stolen base number 25 on the year. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And the runner's breaking for third. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a ball, and he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Frazier. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Frazier.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Turned on down the line. Nobody out, runner on first. Left side. And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second. So digging in now, Nick Williams. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ellsbury's after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And they run one in on him here as this is on the ground to second base. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
That gets down and the inning continues. So Brandon Phillips will bat next with 2 away. Striding in once again, Brandon Phillips. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. In the dirt here. 3 runs already home here. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Another 0-2 coming. Hit in the air to right field. Reddick will get there, and he puts it away to... Here's George Springer. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. It's up and out of here into the archways. First pitch of the at-bat. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Phillips is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now in the box, Yulieski Gurriel. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Batting ninth.
Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now both runners are breaking, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitch.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Altair. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Aaron Altair.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Here it comes on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Joseph. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Nick Williams.
Nick Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman.
And that misses ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now a flare out toward right center. Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Second baseman.
1 out now in the Houston third. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. So stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit softly to third. And he'll get in there safely. Giancarlo Stanton now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not every...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pereira going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. In to score, the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And they'll apply the tag, and he is cooked at home. Buchholz sets. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And he is in there. Into the box, Brian McCann, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone. In now, Josh Reddick. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Softly hit out towards short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
The center fielder, Odubel.
Line drive to center field. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for
Here's Brandon Phillips. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. And he's safe. Here's Carlos Santana now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And that'll be a base hit and an RBI as well, as it ties our ball game at 5-5. Digging in once again, Aaron Altair. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. This is flared out towards second. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And there's ball 1. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this is popped up. Back behind second, Frazier. Ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Heading out toward shallow right. Santana on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. In the air out toward right field. Santana on the move, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Adam Frazier.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ellsbury is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hard liner toward short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 5.
Stepping in, Nick Williams. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A little roller toward the hole, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Jacoby
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alfaro waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's George Springer. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
5 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit hard back up the middle to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A look to first by Buchholz. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Buchholz now on 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jorge Alfaro.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick is there, and he has it for the out. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Got him swinging in the dirt. McCann has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point.
Right fielder.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Williams. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. He doubled earlier in the game, 1-for-2 to this point. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Herrera to the track, onto the balcony, and gone. Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hernandez ranging into shallow right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, strike 1. Now the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's Buchholz on 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Joseph picks it up, and he is out on the tag. Ready once again, Brandon Phillips. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Brandon Phillips.
Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Right side and right into the shift. Backhanded. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Aaron Altair. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Gonzalez. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 2-for-3 thus far. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. On its way is pitch number 75. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Settling in now,
22.
Jacoby Ellsbury, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1 out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is high, the throw. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. First pitch on its way. George Springer is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Brian McCann. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. 0-2, here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Frazier is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Adam Frazier.
Tony Sipp has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Tony.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded to the right. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Hector Rondon will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 5.
Now at the plate, Nick Williams. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve into shallow center. And the inning is stepping up. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen.
Right field. There.
Kevin Segrist.
Reddick. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 54.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Phillips in foul ground, one down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yyjin007. A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Nashik. Williams sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Soft liner towards short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Now batting, Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana moving forward. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw won't get him. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out. So coming to the plate. Jorge Alfaro. He'll be the one to lead it off, meeting number 17. Will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. They'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and 14 driven in there, and he's in control 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cesar Hernandez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Odubel Herrera. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Giles is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Houston Astros. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Fielder, number 36.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And the catch made here by McCann, and that's the first out.
Center fielder, David Dahl.
Line drive to center field. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ball 1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Yulieski Gurriel stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher stuff.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Runner goes for third. Hit out towards second. No problem here. 1 away. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Back up the middle. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead. Here's George Springer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ball 1.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5 Arenado's got it. Kipnis on to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. The 0-1 delivery. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Nolan Arenado, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
I think if he...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Carlos Gonzalez.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez is retired, and there's one away. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he'll stay with it to point it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready now, Trevor Story. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Hit hard to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Bregman
lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Oh, right back to him on the mound. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Evan Gaddis now standing in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Brian McCann. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The throw to the plate, and he's safe. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Digging in to try it again. Here comes the first pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Throw won't get him. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Riding in once again, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gonzalez over to his left, and that retires the side. Digging in now, Mark Reynolds. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Mark Reynolds.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Stanton is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Scorch to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Gonzalez.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
Hits this one hard the other way. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Dahl. He can't get to it. This one's down. In to score, the runner from second. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Up next for the Astros.
So digging in now, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with one away. So striding forward now, Brian McCann looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to third. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Jose Altuve.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yulieski Gurriel comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. This one's down to third. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Into the box now, David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Charlie Blackmon is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off
He's
the
off
fourth
to
for
a
the
fast
Astros.
start in this one. 2 for
Right
2,
fielder,
including a home run.
Number 27.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Fielder number 4.
At the plate, George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Takes this the other way to right. Gonzalez is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, number 5.
Into the windup and
Carlos
the pitch.
Gonzalez.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Springer over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Knee high slider that he takes a look at.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that in. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Alex.
Here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Up next for the Astros.
Ready for another shot now.
Hitter.
Josh Reddick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Stepping up now, Brian McCann. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a liner, but foul. Tap foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. Arenado is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Mark Reynolds. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Mark Reynolds.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mark Reynolds goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Jonathan Lucroy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
That's a ball.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Jose Altuve.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Reynolds fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Yulieski Gurriel. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Here's George Springer. He lined out in his last Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. The pitching should be a story in this one. First pitch is coming up. This one's down to third. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. There goes Altuve. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Behind the runner to second. Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Alonso, one away. Giancarlo Stanton now. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Here's George Springer. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Another one sent foul. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a bouncing ball, foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. Alonso is there. The second for one. On to the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Called strike two as he locks him up there. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he's really spotted that pitch.
Batting second.
Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Nipped the corner, 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And here's a curveball looked at, strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth,
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Batting average for him entering play stands right at 2. Stepping in, Josh Reddick. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
right fielder, Josh
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. Digging in. Yulieski Gurriel. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Zimmer. One away. There's Marwin Gonzalez now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. The 0-1 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up, and he's safe. Riding in once again, Jose Altuve. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Zimmer is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out it. Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Michael Brantley.
Ball 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And there's the first out. Edwin Encarnacion now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here's Yonder Alonso. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Bradley Zimmer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And the pitch on 2-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yan Gomes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 2-2 one more time. Now a flare out toward right center. Chisenhall has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. George Springer. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through the slider there. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Number 16.
At the plate, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's going to be a base hit from McCann. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He reached on a single in his first try. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Fastball called for strike 2.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is digging in for his second at bat. Francisco Lindor. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. And that misses for ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
LeMahieu.
Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The right fielder, number 8.
Lonnie Chisenhall is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in, Yulieski Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard liner towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Now batting, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Ramirez is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there. Back
up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
The batter.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The left fielder,
ready for another shot now. Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Soft liner out toward left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So coming to the plate,
designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Here's George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 4, George.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
The catcher, number 6.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Up high. 2-1 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
This is skied into short left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The 4th for the Indians. Left fielder.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Edwin Encarnacion now. A base hit in his first trip.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So digging in now, Yonder Alonso. He drew a walk his first time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Squared that one up just a little late. Another 0-2 home. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though. He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Ellsbury on the move. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. On a rope to the second baseman. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman gloves it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Chopper foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. There is Altuve. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is stepping in as Josh Reddick.
For the Astros.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Standing in, Yulieski Gurriel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Marwin
Too high, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. LeMahieu is there and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, DJ.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is there to put it away for out number 1. Ready now, Jose Ramirez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ellsbury is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ellsbury is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1. Digging in once again, George Springer. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chisenhall is after it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Brian McCann. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Alonso in foul ground, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting,
Edwin Encarnacion now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
now batting.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Couple of walks for him thus far. And he takes ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs.
And he will get there to make the running play. Ready for another shot now. Josh Reddick. He'll be tasked with starting things. Hyunjin Ryu enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 99.
To short. To his left. Lindor. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman number 10.
Ready for another chance. Yulieski Gurriel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Gonzalez.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. LeMahieu onto the grass, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in to try it again, Bradley Zimmer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Catcher
Yan Gomes stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Reddick has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Ready now, Jacoby Ellsbury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ramirez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and he is in there. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Zimmer is going to have room out there as he puts this. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hot shot to third. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Brian McCann.
Soft liner to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, Yulieski Gurriel, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Shortstop,
He comes into this
Marwin
appearance in the midst of a
Gonzalez.
1-for-4 day. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit. The throw to third. Stepping up now,
Third baseman,
Alex
number
Bregman,
2.
looking for a third straight two-out hit and a run in the inning. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So striding in, Jose Altuve. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Sent on the ground out to second. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And they'll now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. A couple of walks for him thus far.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Springer is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Center fielder.
Now to the plate, Bradley Zimmer. Chopped weakly up the first base line, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. This is in the air to left. Ellsbury is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Oh, what a dive. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind. The ump says it was a trap. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. He's set and the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor.